Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and pets, welcome back to the cast one more time. North America Roundtable is right here for you. We're now in a game 2 with EXILE Outlaw 1-0 at their match point. The stake cannot be higher. It's do or die right now for Team AE. They have to step up their game if they want to have a chance to continue their road in a winner's bracket. Are we gonna see a 1-1? We shall find out. But before we get over there, make sure to hit a like, hit a subscribe, so you can join our giveaway right after this match to win, to have a chance to win the Star Wars $100 skin. What you're waiting for? Make sure to hit a subscribe and share the stream with your friends. At the same time, this stream is sponsored by Trovo.live. The grand finals will be casted on Trovo exclusively. So if you're watching the stream, make sure to go to Trovo and give it a shout out. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go check out the stream on Trovo. You might like the platform. Big shout out to Moontown for supporting this tournament as well. So without further ado, the second game, Ben Pig, is already underway. I'm gonna quickly invite back our incredible casters.
Hi. We're back.
I'm very excited for this next game. What do you think they're gonna do to change it up for AE on the side of AE?
I think that AE needs to kind of get more organized. It seems like they're disfocused. They're not moving together as a unit. They're kind of just... Everyone seems to be doing their own thing, and if they want a chance to be able to win, they're gonna have to work together better as a team. Have better communication.
I also feel that the draft was a little bit of a problem. I feel like they need to ban this Popo. This Popo was causing a lot of problem even in the early game stage.
Yeah, Popo just giving a lot of vision, the sun with the arrival, just appearing everywhere on the map, and then them going in and giving up, like trying to trade an objective for an objective, but not being able to do so because Sun is teleporting there with the arrival and saving that tower.
Your team is banning.
Yeah, and they should have maybe targeted the opposite side laner instead of the Sun, because it's pretty hard to kill the Sun with all this stun doubles that he has.
Yeah,
and like they banned this Popo actually on the side of Team EXILE.
Interesting ban that Team EXILE's banned that Popo.
Yeah, Popo is an important ban actually, and Pika has been practicing Popo a lot in his ranked game, so I feel like this Popo ban is definitely very important.
Oh yeah, and seeing the Kaja's banned, do you think they're gonna be banning Harley? Or Sun?
I don't really expect a Harley ban on the side of AE. I
Your
don't think Harley
team
was
is banning.
necessarily the problem. I think the Popo was the main problem that limited the ability for Kufra as well.
Your
as
team
Roderick
is
still
banning.
There's just a lack of
coordination, maybe.
Yeah, lack of synergy on the Aether Explicit side, but great synergy here on the EXILE side. Working great together, moving together as a team, great rotations, great setups, great team fights. Most team fights were very favorable and they were able to secure objectives.
Yeah, and you can tell that Team EXILE side, the tank and mage work really well together. They're always rotating together and they're always securing the vision, while for AE, it doesn't seem like Kufra and the mage was
Your
sticking
team
together
is
as
banning.
much as Team EXILE was. I hope that we need to watch out a little bit on this team coordination as well as draft maybe a little bit better.
Always on the way.
So we're seeing
Your team
Lunas
is picking.
and Mathilda ban on two sides. So what do you expect the first pick to be? Maybe
I'm hoping they pick something with more range, because on that last game that we just witnessed, EXILE really just had a lot of range over AE, and AE just really had a hard time being able to do anything to go in and
Your team
just
is
even to be
picking.
able to damage them without dying themselves. But right here, seeing them snatching up that Harley
Still
pick.
swords run deep.
yeah, it
It's
seems like
exactly.
he first picked this Harley and gave Yukio his lane.
Body suffers.
Your team is
And
picking.
Harley is pretty good against this comp with the amount of assassins that Team EXILE has. So Harley is a pretty good pick here, I would say.
I think they should pick Eve, but I'm wondering if Eve would even be a really good pick here against a Ling and a Benedetta. Will she get bursted down very easily?
I believe so. I believe Eve is not the best pick here. I would say Eudora would work really well here against this comp. When you have Eudora just bursting out this Ling and this Benedetta, I think Eudora would be a good pick here for Team AE. It
I think
depends.
Jawhead would also be a great pick here for Team AE to be able to early invade and try to like see if they can take that Ling's buff.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if Jawhead is one of Pika's comfort picks or not. Seems like Pika really likes to play Akai. I actually don't know if Akai is the best pick
Your
here
team
against their
is
comp.
picking.
So it looks like AE is looking to draft this Harley as the mid laner.
I remember seeing a game in the last tournament, which is Shark on the Akai, and made me have a whole new expectation for Akai. Like I never expected an Akai to be able to be, get so many people, just land that ult so precisely, pinning people to the wall, unable to move, and just like securing kills. So I'll be excited to see what Pika is gonna pull out with this Akai and the ultimate.
Your team
If we're gonna
is
have any
banning.
like amazing action coming down.
And personally, I don't feel like Akai is the best pick against heroes with a lot of mobility. I feel like Akai would be good here against this Eudora, but there are better picks as for tanks. But it's better to have a comfort pick if you're really good at this hero. So it's not just about the draft; it's also about the execution. But right now, I'm liking EXILE's drafts a little bit better with this Eudora as well as this Benedetta and Lane.
I think it maybe was a little bit of a mistake. AE should have stashed up that Eudora and not allowed them to take that Eudora.
Your
right
team
there.
is banning.
Sure,
That's
I would
gonna
say
affect
they
them.
should have let Harley go side lane and have Eudora as a mid laner. Eudora would go good against this Benedetta and Lane pick with that CC and burst damage.
I'm wondering if we're gonna be seeing a Harley jungle.
Possibly, but I feel like a Roger will. They're still gonna lock in a Roger on the side of
Hoot hoot. Horology.
Your
AE.
team is banning.
There's nothing much that they can pick besides the Roger against this Ling and Benedetta. If they pick something like, or say Ranger or Ranger's ban, I mean Bruno or even Carry, it will be quite hard against that comp, especially if you have a Eudora as well as two mobile assassins.
My concern right now is they don't really have anything to catch that Benedetta or Ling besides the Harley. And if Harley gets one shot by the Eudora, then they really have nothing to stop Ling or Benedetta, as they're both able to escape.
And for me, that's why I was saying this Eudora would have been a good pick on the side of AE.
Your team
It
is
seems like they're
banning.
lacking CC at this point of their draft.
They're lacking some hard CC to be able to lock down.
Lock in a Cho. Cho would be a decent pick here.
I'm actually surprised to be seeing Chang'e not getting picked at all, like in the games we've seen recently. Nobody has picked Chang'e, and she hasn't been banned either.
Yeah, Chang'e in this patch, I feel like really depends on the team comp. If you have a team comp with heavy CC and you just have Chang'e in the backline bursting that damage, then it's fine. But if you just have Chang'e without CC, it's really hard to catch a lot of heroes right now.
I think a side lane Chang'e on EXILE side
Your
would be very
team
good
is
here
picking.
against Mikasa and Pika. Just doing some damage from the back.
I would think that on the side of EXILE, they should lock in something like Alice for that sustained AoE damage when they have a Eudora as a burst damage in mid lane. I would say an Alice would work better than a Chang'e because Alice has more sustain and is able to rotate around the map a lot more than a Chang'e would. So they're actually locking in Hylo.
Your team
I just
is
noticed
picking.
that Selena was open. I was just about to say, I was wondering if Selena's gonna get picked here. Mizu's gonna pull up with the Selena.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Selena will be good against the assassin heavy comp right now. So I would think that this Selena draft will be better for Team AE right now. But when they have a Selena, they should really look into a side lane that does a lot more damage. So
Chang'e.
not possibly or an Alice. But I think right now they're looking for a core. Because this Harley, I expect Harley to go silent if they were to lock in a Selena.
Where are the core champions open right now? Maybe East and Shin? Oh, I think they might be going with Brody here. Yeah, he has to be very careful. He's gonna
Your
be playing
team
Brody
is
because there's a
picking.
Ling and a Benedetta and a Eudora. He has to. It's gonna be kind of difficult for him to engage, especially with Akai, that tank that pushes people away. I'm a little bit worried about that Brody pick for Hyper on the AE side.
I think Brody is capable of doing damage and is a better marksman draft when they've already banned the Roger. So it's better to have a Brody than having a Bruno or a Carry, but it really depends on how Pika lands his stuns for this roadie to go in. If Pika's unable to secure to protect his backline, then it might be very difficult for Team AE to go in.
Excellent pick on the Exile side. I like that. I really like Exile's team comp right now.
I would have to agree with you. I would have to agree that I prefer Team Exile's comp as of now, but we'll have to see how they execute this draft.
Yeah, just based off of the picks currently on the draft phase, I'm really concerned about AE right now, and I'm very impressed by the picks and ready to see how they're gonna synergize together and use all those great heroes on the Exile side.
Welcome.
Yeah, I would expect for Team AE if they want to really come back from this game and be able to counter this Ling and Benedetta, this Selena needs to do a lot for the early game. So I think the game
is lacking a lot of CC.
Yeah, I think the game setter on the side of AE is the Selena. If they're able to execute this early game that they have with the Selena draft, then they could do a lot more. So we'll have to see.
Now they're just mages are just farming. I'm wondering if we're gonna be seeing Invade. No, Halo's actually in the top lane. He's with that Benedetta. That's very interesting.
They're doing the same thing that we seen yesterday, where the tank always goes on the side lane at level 1, helping one of the side laners, and both teams seem to do the same strategy right now.
Lane's going in to secure that lethal, getting good vision, and farm. Right now, the farm is pretty even. Exile's a little bit more gold than AE, but nothing too drastic.
Yeah, but it does seem like this Eudora is out clearing this Selena. And it seems like Team AE are rotating towards the bot lane, trying to camp this Paquito.
Team AE already getting pressured a little bit by the Team Exile. Hylo's just sitting in that bush. He's really like showing his presence on the map.
Yeah, Hylo's just trying to get vision at this point, because with Hylo's draft, there's not that much that you can do besides giving vision and then using the ultimate and marching in. But Hylo's is in early game.
Right here, first blood to Ling on Team Exile. Great engage right there, great knock up. Getting that first kill, securing that one kill under his belt for Team Exile.
Yeah, see this Akai draft, I'm not that big of a fan for drafting Akai into Team Comp, because it requires a lot of accuracy to have the Akai do that much, especially since Akai really needs his level 4. His really needs that 4th skill to really do much in the team fight. And it seems like right now Selena isn't doing that much for the early game.
I feel like Team AE really has to synergize and communicate well, because let's say Selena's throwing out a stun to stun somebody and Akai ends up using his ult pushing them away somewhere, then her stun would miss. So they would require very good follow-up and communication.
Absolutely, and Selena, it's more challenging for Selena in this patch to do that much especially in the late game. For the early game, Selena can provide a lot of vision, but for late game, Selena, she can land a stun, but they might not necessarily be able to go in.
I'm interested that Selena isn't really placing any of those inside the enemy jungle to provide vision.
Yeah, I feel like Selena is playing a little bit passive right now, as on the enemy side, she can get caught very easily.
Diving right on in there, taking out a 1v3. Can he do it? Can he find? No, he unfortunately loses. That was a valiant effort, but no, he does get the kill on the Hylos though. Oh my God, Mikasa pulling out with that Lapu, even though he lost his life. But well, 1v3, he was able to get that one kill on the Hylos.
And that trade-off is actually in favor of Team AE. Even though they lost their top laner, they were able to get this bottom lane turret. So it really depends on if Team Exile is able to secure this top turret.
Red team hero has been slain.
And this we see this Hardy pulling through again on the side of Team AE.
Mikasa going on in, diving in, but if Benedetta gets away, Benedetta's dash isn't immune. It can be so annoying and frustrating to deal with sometimes. It's like impossible to catch her. You think you got her, but she's still alive.
and we see that Selena stun landed perfectly on that blue buff, but she was unable to go in.
Turtle coming up in 12 seconds. Right now, it seems like both sides are playing it safe, farming it up, and then probably gonna start rotating towards the turtle and getting ready to try to secure it.
Yeah, I would expect Team EXILE to get this turtle as Lane already got his blue buff. He's just getting his red buff and rotating towards his turtle wall, whereas Brody is still getting his blue buff at this moment. But you can see that Pika is securing vision around these bushes. And it looks like Pika has landed a stun.
Pika lands a stun right there, hitting his little wall. They're getting a kill off of that. Kill goes up to the AE side. Right here, Mikasa diving in. No, he decides not to go in. But here, we have Ling seeing if they can poke. But this fight, it seems like they should back out of this fight right here. But Bandana might just get bursted down, but she's able to dash right out of that one.
Yeah, that was a fight in favor of Team AE. They were able to get the enemies low, and now they're just securing this turtle. I would expect them to get this turtle with the ease. Let's see if Ling can get this turtle.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Ling just wasn't able to land that all fast enough to secure that turtle. Brody gets the turtle. Turtle goes off to the AE side.
That really helped AE get their foot a little bit back into the game.
I think that Ling ulted just a little bit too late. If he was gonna try to secure that turtle, he should have ulted just a little bit earlier and maybe would have had a chance to take it.
Yeah, but you have to see that his whole team is not around this turtle. It's just him by himself, so it's really a chance. It depends on the retro skill players.
Yep. That was a good effort. Good try. Great ultimate coming off of Pika though.
Indeed. That was the first and one of the best Pika stuns that we've seen today so far.
Brody, you're gonna farm. Hylo's hiding in that bush. You can see the EXILE team getting ready for a fight. Ling's right there nearby on the wall. Ling going after them. Then trying to do some damage. He's ulting. Is he gonna get Pika right here? He's able to kill Pika right here. Pika goes down. Ling gets out safely.
Blue team hero has been slain.
And that was a trade in
Blue team
favor of
turret has
AE.
been
The lane
destroyed.
damage though is just really difficult for Team AE to catch this lane. And I would expect them to get this bottom lane turret.
Blue team turret
So you can
has
tell
been
that
destroyed.
Team AE actually did a lot of damage onto the side of EXILE, but they were just unable to shut down this lane.
7 minutes into the game, 3 turrets taken down on the EXILE side, 1 turret down on the Aether Explicit side. Their gold, Aether Explicit just a tiny bit behind the gold, but not such a big gap that they can't catch up immediately if they just make one correct fight, or like one correct team fight. Can maybe put them back into the lead. 4 kills to 4 kills.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned of is that the lane is about 1,000 gold ahead of this Brody. This lane is a late game hero and has already gotten 2 of his core items and then being 1k gold ahead of the enemy's core. So we can really see this lane is very skilled at his execution, and he was able to get that turtle. And
he wasn't able to contest that turtle at all. Pika goes in with the ult. Selena getting that kill on the Hylos. Right here, Selena trying to throw in a stun. Doesn't quite hit the mark, but that's alright. They're gonna back out right now. And Ling just moving on, looking like he's gonna go clear up the top lane. Paquito and Eudora moving together. Great combo. If Brody gets himself caught in Eudora's ultimate, he's gonna be in a world of hurt.
I'm liking how this Pika with his positioning securing vision for his team, but it just seems that Team EXILE, the lane as well as his Benedetta is just so hard for Team AE to catch them.
Team EXILE doing an incredible job with map pressure, applying that map pressure. Now moving on into the AE jungle, just creating that tension, that pressure, forcing AE back closer and closer into their home base. Harley getting instantly zapped to death by that Eudora. That lightning strike does massive amounts of damage.
Yeah, that lightning strike just penetrates throughout this Hardy's HP. It was just one ultimate and Hardy's HP just got shredded. you can tell how strong Eudora right now is as a mage mid laner.
Even after nerf, I'm looking at what we saw right there. Eudора's still doing massive damage. I think it's still a valid ban to be banning entire ranks.
Eudora's early game, her late game damage stayed the same before the nerf, so they only nerfed out Eudora's early game.
I like Eudora's positioning also and making sure to stay with someone like a Paquito. Like, I see her going around with the Paquito a lot.
And you have to understand that.
That Paquito can just follow up on her. Look at that damage onto the Mikasa. Mikasa running for his life, but Mikasa might just decide to go jump right back in there. Right here! Harley trying to run for his life. Ling, smart choice, decides not to chase. Gonna just take this turret. Securing another objective for Exiles.
And that was very clever of the Ling. Not going too deep into chasing that Harley and focusing on objectives, just getting that tower and then leaving.
Right here, Pika trying to go in with the ult. He gets stunned by Eudora, but he's still able to continue his ult. I think he's gonna survive, but Benedetta takes him down real quick with those blades of death. Okay, here Ling ulting in, but wasn't able to do much, so he's gonna just back out right now.
And right now, they should camp around this Lord actually, and maybe clear the minion wave on the Team of Exile side. You should just clear out the minion waves and then camp around this Lord, and maybe bait Team AE to go in. And we can see that during this game, Pika has always. Oh, that was
beautiful stun landed by that Selena. They were able to get that kill on the Benedetta. Beautiful stun. That was perfect aim. I wish I could land my stuns like that, but mine's all miss.
Me too. Right now, it looks like Team AE is at a man advantage around this turtle, so I'm interested to see if they're going to start this turtle. And it looks like they are.
Lord getting stunned by AE. I don't know if that was the best choice here. They're taking damage from that Lord. They did most of the work, but they're getting bullied right out of it. They're getting bullied away by Team Exiles. Sustaining a bunch of damage, not able to see that Lord, but is Mikasa able to get the Eudora right here? No, he doesn't! Eudora gets that kill on Mikasa.
Mikasa was
down.
Going in towards the enemy's tower, and that just really gave Team Exile the advantage around the Lord.
Selena trying to land another stun, but it hits the lethal, but it does give them vision of what's going on with the Lord. Is Brody going to be able to come in here and retrieve that Lord, or is Selena going to be able to hit the Lord with a stun? I saw her trying, that was a very good try, but Link is able to secure that Lord for Team Exiles.
Yeah, I think the problem here is that Team AE just is unable to get to that lane as well as that Benedetta because they have this Eudora on the enemy side. It's hard for them to kill this Eudora as well.
The synergy and the teamwork is lacking a little bit on the AE side. I'm not so sure about that Brody pick in the beginning, and I'm still not so sure about that Brody pick now. Looks he's having difficult time.
Was a fine pick. It's just that I feel like they should have locked in that Eudora instead of giving it to the enemy side.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
You can see even when Pika goes in with his Hurricane Dance, Eudora can just stun him and then ult and cancel that Hurricane Dance. So it's very, very hard for
that Hylos right here, pushing him back into their tower. Brody getting that kill on the Hylos. That's good for Brody. Getting another kill under his belt. Will we be seeing a comeback right here from AE?
In this instance, if Pika continues with this beautiful ultimates, then possibly we can see a comeback. But it's just that Team Exile's late game comp is just a little bit stronger than Team AE with that lane and the Benedetta pick, as well as this Eudora. Eudora does a lot more damage and weight clear than this Selena. So you can see that it's more challenging for Selena to clear the minion waves.
I feel like here in this bush with the Eudora and the Paquito, it's like the Jaws theme song. Dana, dana, dana. Like, who's gonna come here? I'm waiting to see who comes there. I'm gonna keep my eye right there on that bush of death.
Yeah, I don't understand why this Eudora and Paquito are on the bottom lane bush when their whole enemy team is around this mid lane. I guess they're just trying to stand around the minion wave.
This is what we saw. Come on, Paquito punching down that Selena. I guess that was a great place to stand him. Great place to cap. Harley taking down that Hylos. Mikasa's, I'm ready to see what Mikasa's gonna do right here. They're all low. Mikasa's gonna jump in there with his ultimate. Mikasa gets the kill on Vegito. Ling ulting, taking that Brody down, Hyper down on the AE side, but oh, they were not able to take that Ling. That Ling's still alive. Ling getting a triple kill. Oh my god, this Ling! Holy cow! Very smart decision not to chase after Mikasa, taking their advantage, and I think they're just gonna go keep pushing right on through these towers.
This Ling is absolutely unstoppable. Like I said, this comp that AE has provides a lot of damage to sustain with Mikasa's La Coupe. However, they're just unable to catch this Ling. This Ling just runs freely throughout this map, and this Eudora really helps save this backline and really penetrates throughout the HP of the enemies. You can see that on the side of EXILE, their HP were all pretty low, but it's just AE just cannot find an opening to go in.
And even if they do, the EXILE side has so much heroes with abilities to escape that they can't even catch them.
Yeah, so much ability as well as burst damage.
Right here, AE looking like they're gonna try to fight a team clash that's favorable, maybe waiting on Pika for another great engage.
And we
try
can
to turn the tide around.
Right now, fully built with his full build, as well as Mikasa almost. So both on the side of EXILE, both Ling and Benedetta are fully built, and on the side of AE, it looks like Brody still needs some items.
Lord has just resurrected, enhanced Lord too. If AE isn't able to secure this Lord, they're gonna have a tough time even trying to come back or from this game, or just even being able to hold their base. Right here, Eudora, great position, great camping right there. Instantly zapped the life out of Selena. Creating a great engage. Ling coming down on that Harley. Harley unable to do anything. Ling ulting right here. Mikasa going in. Mikasa trying to do what he can. He's still alive. He's still fighting. Are we gonna be able to see anything? Oh, Mikasa goes down from the Vendetta. Vegito trying to go and do some damage, but Brody's able to burst him down. Is Brody gonna go chasing after? Is he gonna go after them? That ult's not doing very much damage. I'm actually quite surprised. I think Team EXILE is gonna be able to secure this Lord.
Actually, it's just that they're really unable to secure this lane. They have to have some CP to pin this lane towards, like this one right now.
Beautiful ultimate by Pika, pinning against the wall. Ling finally getting shut down, giving AE just a chance to breathe. Finally, before they were drowning, but that great ult coming off of Pika right there. And Ling getting shut down, finally just gave them that little bit of room to come up to the surface of the water and just take a breath.
Indeed, and that's a huge breather point for AE to get their health, get their HP back, have their heals come back online. And maybe
do an item check?
I'm actually missing. Yeah, Lord is going to be secured by Team AE.
AE's taking the Lord. I think we might be seeing a comeback, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we really might be able to see this comeback. Enhanced Lord getting secured by AE, Harley getting taken down.
Yeah, right now, Team AE should really push out their side lanes and leave and freeze the mid wave and have their lanes pushing at the same time, and we might just be able to see a comeback. But you can see this lane is just still traveling around this map.
If AE continues firing off with these plays, these past two plays that we've seen, and they're able to have another successful team fight, I think that AE might be able to snatch back the crown.
Yeah, and they've catapulted themselves into an advantage actually, going right now 1k gold ahead of Team EXILE.
Ooh, Ling using his ult just to escape.
Red team
Ling is going back to his base to get some health right here. They couldn't defend that tower. Lord taking that tower down. Then they're trying to delay the Lord going to their base turret.
Yeah, we're seeing this Benedetta actually has no fear. Just trying to take down this Lord before it hits their base. And it doesn't seem like AE is able to...
Look at pinning the Hylos. Hylos is still alive. That's a very tanky Hylos. Alice is so dangerous. Ling coming in with that ultimate, instantly trapping 2 people in that ult. They lose their lives to that.
And that's a
very low health here. Oh! Brody doing all he can, but Eudora just coming back with that ultimate. Eudora is such a force to be reckoned with here.
Yeah, Ling is all decked out on items. Even without the blue buff, Ling doesn't even have the blue buff on his body. He was able to just chase the enemy with full aggression and not giving AE any chance to breathe. Right now, it seems like...
AE made a real mistake. He caught the tries to defend with everything he got with all his life, but he can't do it. EXILE Outlaws, you have the winner of this bracket. Moving on to the semi-final. Oh, wait, no, it's not semi-final. Sorry. Moving on to the next game to decide. Quarterfinals. Moving on to the quarterfinals, guys. Sorry about that. Quarterfinals. EXILE Outlaws. Beautiful teamwork. Beautiful
indeed.
teamwork.
Beautiful teamwork indeed on the side of Team EXILE. Congratulations. They've really, truly came prepared for tonight's BO3.
That teamwork, that synergy, those heroes that they pick, they always work so well together. The follow-ups they have.
Yeah, you can really tell that Yukio is just so confident on his assassins, on his Ling, and his assassin plays, as well as Kenrei. Kenrei is just brilliant on his mages.
AE has great players too, and like I've seen individually them do very excellent. But I just think like maybe they didn't have enough practice or something, or just not enough communication. But they seem kind of disassociated, like just
yeah. Of course, it is a team game. It is a 5-man game, so I think AE just lacked a little bit of practice, a little bit of communication before this game. So yeah, and we're gonna cut it back to Dave in a few.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dave's desk, the giveaway desk. Yes, we shall do the giveaway right after we come back from this break. Big congrats to EXILE Outlaws for making it all the way to the quarterfinals, going against the East Coasters in the next match. So do not go anywhere. We still have one big match coming, and this upcoming match is going to be more exciting than ever. So if you're watching the stream right now, make sure you hit the subscribe, because if you want to join the giveaway, you have a chance to win a Star Wars skin, Yoda or Darth Vader. All you have to do is hit the subscribe and share the stream with your friends. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll see you all in a little bit.